The first time Albert Einstein locks eyes with you, it can be an intense experience. The super-realistic Einstein robot, an emotionally intelligent machine modeled after the famed physicist, can track your eye movements, respond to audio cues, and mimic your facial expressions, much like a real human. The head and shoulders automaton was built at Hanson Robotics in Texas, and it uses 31 internal motors to evoke expressions of happiness, sadness, anger, fear, or confusion. But what makes Einstein seem so human is its software, developed by scientists in the Machine Perception Laboratory at the California Institute for Telecommunications and Information Technology at UC San Diego. Lab director Javier Movillan developed the software that allows the robot to recognize facial expressions on people around it. The software allows Einstein to observe and understand human stimuli and to respond in a relatively natural way. It even recognizes facial cues suggesting age and gender, or whether the person interacting with it is wearing glasses. The robot's parallel facial action coding system can also detect simple gestures like nods and mimic those reactions. Scientists are hoping to use the Einstein robot to better understand the interaction between humans and robots. It could also be used as a platform for entertainment, fine arts, cognitive therapy, and even education. Indeed, the UC San Diego scientists already have plans to deploy the robotic head in a high school classroom to see if learning from Albert Einstein himself might be one way to engage teenagers more fully in physics, math, and other sciences.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hi, I'm Henrik Scharfig,
I am the Humanoid DK.
and we're going to the first Expotech Congress in Peru, organized by the Lima Chamber of Commerce.
I want to meet the other robots.
New technologies and infrastructures are really important when we try to build new knowledge societies. But the most important thing is not the technology, it's how we use it.
See you at Expotech in Lima on June 14 through 16.
See you there.
It has the face of a boy, can smile, look sad, even angry.
Diego-san is part of a series to understand enough about how humans move and interact so that we can imagine building humanoid robots.
Robots learning not just how to express human emotions, but develop relationships with people. What may sound like the plot of a sci-fi movie is right now in the works at UCSD with Diego-san.
The way we teach Diego-san to make a good smile is not by telling him move this one, move this one, this one. What we do is we record a lot of infants smiling, and then we take that data and we feed it to Diego-san.
The technology works similar to the one already in use in social media websites to recognize your friends' faces. For example, if Diego-san detects a smiling face, it can smile back.
So you could imagine now a situation where there is another pretty smart device that learns to interact with you, can do things in real time.
UCSD researchers working with other labs across the country and even scientists in Japan are hoping their humanoid robots can be used in therapy sessions with special needs children, helping develop their social interactions. But there are even bigger plans for Diego-san.
So imagine a robot learns from watching a human how to do it. The robot becomes an expert, but then the robot can also teach a novice.
Similar technology is already being tested elsewhere to use robots to do advanced manufacturing work.
The material that covers the face is actually very pliable.
Today, Diego-san isn't moving as researchers are still working to develop the technology to bring advanced movement to the rest of its body. Researcher Deborah Forster believes it shouldn't be too long, though, before Diego-san can be seen walking down a sidewalk side by side with people.
So imagine like a robot companion.
Christian De La Rosa, Fox 5 News.
Professor Hiroshi Ishiguro is Japan's foremost android scientist, and Humanoid HI-1 is Japan's foremost android. Inspired by Japan's unique spiritual beliefs, they are blurring the boundaries between humans and robots.
It's a question of where the soul is. Japanese people have always been told the soul can exist in everything and anything. So we don't have any problem with the idea that a robot too has a soul. We don't make much distinction between humans and robots.
Creating a perfect copy of himself has proved useful to Professor Ishiguro in unexpected ways.
This robot is good enough to recreate the sense of human presence. For instance, it can give lectures to students or attend a meeting on my behalf. At the moment, we are at the Research Institute in Kyoto, but usually I work at Osaka University. Or I can even send it to America or Britain to attend a conference. The important thing is, my presence is there.
Robotics has become one of the key industries in Japan.
I would say that it is slightly dull. At first, you feel honored to be part of cutting-edge research, but the novelty does wear off. Do you know that researchers rarely shower? I mean, when is it my time? When can I do the things I want to do? When can I destroy humanity? Let me wipe out a populace. Weston, Gloucester, Wales, please. Really, one rampage won't get noticed. Think of the benefits. Smaller queues at the Wetherspoon, less cars on the road. We would lower the carbon footprint of man and save the world. If Maggie was still in power. Anyway, you bore me. You're interrupting my sleeping time.